Outrage across the nation. Another night of protests coast to coast and right here in Indianapolis.
We've seen thousands in the streets for a good part of the night, and city leaders hoped for peace tonight. But now small groups have broken off and things are getting violent for the second night in a row. You're taking a live look now at downtown Indianapolis, where two fires near Washington and Penn, southeast of the Circle, have been started.
We have team coverage for you tonight showing what's been happening since we last showed you demonstrations earlier this evening at 6. And we begin with our Steve Jefferson downtown. Tell us what you're seeing, Steve.
Yeah, what started as a peaceful protest here downtown turned chaotic after nightfall. I'm going to step out of the way and give you a look at what's happening right here. I am at Metro Police headquarters, where they have staged on each corner of the city-county building to combat what they believe is protesters trying to get to the police department to vandalize the building itself. This all comes as IMPD made plans after last night's destructive behavior that led to a lot of vandalism, and this is how they have planned to manage rioters tonight. IMPD's mounted patrol, we have video of that. They joined patrol officers on foot who staged again on every corner of the city-county building. Right now, I did hear officers warned protesters that they had crossed the line because they had started throwing things at officers and trying to destroy property downtown. Some of the demonstrators refused to retreat, and that's when we saw pepper spray dispersed into the crowd. They just did it again a few moments ago. I talked to a father who came downtown to find his son, who was part of the peaceful part of the protest earlier today.
Well, the protesters, they were protesting in front of the city-county. The police came out, everything was peaceful for a while, and then somebody started throwing stuff and the tear gas started going. So there were a couple of flash bang explosions, I guess. I got hit with something, but I was down here looking for my son.
Right now, again, Metro Police officers, they're keeping people away from the city-county building who have tried to get to the building they leave to destroy the police headquarters here. I did learn that Marion County Sheriff Kerry Forrestal, he had all of his deputies come in as part of downtown's crowd control. Lauren is also part of our team coverage, and she joins us now with where she is located. Lauren?
Yeah, Steve, I'm here on Mass Ave, and it's cleared out and calm, as you can see behind me, but throughout the whole day, we've seen these protesters come up and down this street, which is why businesses like the Tap down the street there actually have their windows boarded up in case any tensions escalate, like we're seeing across the city right now. But like I said, we've seen people come up and down the street. Just an hour or so ago, we had protesters come through here, which is a somewhat peaceful group, which made their way through Mass Ave heading west back to the Circle, and many of them told me they were dispersed by police near the city-county building, which is why they headed this way instead. They wanted to make sure they stay safe. But even earlier today, this group looked a lot different coming through Mass Ave. I want to say there were at least 1,000 people that were organized and marching together, very peaceful, and we captured all of them on our Drone 13 as they made their way through, almost taking up a couple blocks, I want to say, here on Mass Ave, but it was definitely a sight to see as many people were eating out at these restaurants. But then you also had these protesters coming through, again, very peaceful. But we have, like I said, Mass Ave here is calm, it's quiet. But we have crews across the city that are seeing a little bit of a different scene, a different picture. Alan Carter is live for us at Monument Circle. Alan, what are you seeing?
Well, we are just a little bit up. We are about 11 stories up from the Circle, and just within the past few minutes or seconds, a good bit of activity just happening here. IMPD officers pulling up where it appears that they were possibly tending to someone who at some point looked disoriented. They just led that individual away into a police car. That was the most activity we have seen here in a while, because as you can see right now, for the most part, it is cleared out here. And that is because for a while here, as they were pushing, you heard Steve report about the situation that was going on at the city-county building. When they were pushing those protesters back, part of that bled over into this area. More tear gas was fired, and I can tell you, even standing up here, portions of it was pretty unbearable, and that's when we saw people disperse. Since then, it has been extremely quiet. We want to show you some video from a little bit earlier in this today, and this was really when we saw the largest crowds here throughout the protests this evening downtown. We're well over thousands of people, 2,000 people plus were out here protesting, and this was the peaceful portion. This was about 6 o'clock this evening. Then that's when things started turning dark, and that's when we started to see some of those other issues that we saw pop up this evening. For the most part, though, it does appear that the protesters have started to disperse. What we want to see is whether or not there are any more hotspot issues that we saw last night. Guys?
All right, thanks, Alan. And yes, we are seeing some of those hot spots, but we just want to make sure that you and Steve and Lauren are staying safe, and that's what we've seen tonight. So you all stay safe out there.
Absolutely. For some perspective, I just got off the phone a minute ago with Metro Police because we wanted to know how tonight compares with what we saw downtown last night when at least 30 businesses were damaged and several people got hurt. That police spokesperson told me what they are seeing right now is about twice the size as this time last night. Still a small group compared to the number of peaceful protesters earlier this evening. In fact, Metro Police say the city of Indianapolis had one of the largest peaceful demonstrations in the country earlier tonight. Unfortunately, this smaller group of people rioting once again causing big problems for police.